Hello students and welcome back to Edupedia World. My name is Shivam Mishra and I am a BTech from IIT BHU. Today we will be discussing JEE Advanced 2013 Chemistry Paper 2. The paper code which we are using is 3. So let us look at the questions one by one. So let us come to question number 19. Question number 19 is a match the column type of question which is from the topic of electrochemistry. Let us look at the question. It says that an aqueous solution of X is slowly added to an aqueous solution of Y, and then we have been given some solutions, that is P, Q, R and S. Okay, and we have to match this list with the conductivity data which is given in list 2. So this question is from the topic of conductometric titrations. What we need to do is that we first need to identify the type of species present in each of the options. As you can see that in option P we have a weak base and a weak acid. CH3COH, as we all know, is a weak acid, and C2H5 whole thrice N, that is a 3-degree amine, is a weak base. If we come to option Q is a precipitation reaction wherein we have Ki, which is a soluble salt, and to it we are adding AgNO3, which again is a soluble salt. What will happen in this reaction is that as we add Ki solution to AgNO3, the precipitate of AgI will be formed. We will look at this reaction again when we will discuss option Q. Option R is about CH3COH, which is a weak acid, and KOH, which is a strong base. I am representing it by SB. And finally in option S we have a strong base, which is NaOH, and HI, which is a strong acid. So these are the 4 options which we have been given. Let us look at their graphs one by one. So if we look at option P, what is happening in option P is that a weak base, that is C2H5 whole thrice N, is being added to a solution of a weak acid, that is CH3COOH. Okay, so what will happen to conductivity in this case? See, what happens is that when a weak acid is titrated with a weak base, what will happen is that this weak acid CH3COH was initially very less ionized. So the number of ions in the solution was less. What will happen as a result of this reaction? As a result of this reaction, we will get a salt plus water. Okay, and as we all know that all salts are strong electrolytes. Fine. So what is going to happen is that the number of ions in the solution will increase, and as a result of that, if we plot a graph of conductance versus progress of reaction, what will happen is that initially as the number of ions is increasing, the conductance of the solution is going to increase. Once we reach the end point, there will be salt present in the solution, and in the presence of salt, when we further add the weak base, its dissociation will be very less. So after the end point, the conductance will become almost constant. So this is going to be the nature of graph for option P. Let us look at Q now. In case of Q, what we are doing is that we are adding Ki to AgNO3 solution. Okay, so what happens due to this? We all know that a precipitate of AgI is formed and we get KNO3. Okay, so as we add Ki to a solution of AgNO3, what happens is that this Ag gets precipitated as AgI, and instead of that we get a K plus. So Ag plus is getting replaced by K plus. So what will happen in this case is that if we plot a graph of conductance of solution versus progress of reaction, what happens is that initially the conductance remains constant because Ag plus is getting replaced by K plus and both are similar type of ions. So conductance remains initially constant, but after we reach the end point, we are simply adding Ki to the solution, so conductance increases. So this will be the case in case of option Q. Let us look at R. In R, what we are doing is that we are adding a weak acid, that is CH3COOH, to a solution of KOH. Okay, what will be the products of this reaction? We all know we'll again get a salt, that is CH3COOK plus water. These are going to be the products of this reaction. Now in this case, if we plot conductance, that is G solution versus progress, what happens is that the OH minus concentration from the solution is decreasing, and H plus and OH minus, due to the concept of proton jump, have a very large conductance in solution. As OH minus from the solution is getting consumed, the initial conductance is going to fall. Once we reach the end point, there will be sufficient amount of CH3COK present in the solution, and in the presence of CH3CO minus, due to the common ion effect, the dissociation of this weak acid, that is CH3COH, is going to be very less. So there will be no considerable increase in the number of ions, and hence after the end point the concentration becomes constant. So this is going to be the graph in case of option R. And finally, if we now come to option S, in case of option S, what is happening is that we are making to react NaOH, we are adding NaOH to a solution of HI. Okay, so this is a titration of a strong acid with a strong base. The products of this reaction are going to be NaI plus H2O. So in this case, if we again plot conductance versus progress of reaction, what happens is that as we add NaOH to a solution of HI, the H plus from the solution is getting consumed, and H plus has a large conductivity due to proton jump. The conductance is going to fall. We will reach the end point. After end point, there will be no HI in the solution, and we'll be simply adding NaOH. And once we are adding NaOH, there is an increase in the concentration of OH minus, so the conductance beyond that point is going to increase. So this is going to be the graph in case of option S. If we again analyze each of the options discussed, we'll find that in P, the conductance first increases and then becomes constant. The conductance first increases and then becomes constant. Okay, so if we look at the option P, first increases and then becomes constant, so that means we are going to match P with option 3, because if you look at option 3, it clearly states conductivity increases and then does not change much, which basically means becomes constant. Okay, let us go to option Q. In option Q, we had discussed that the conductance initially remains constant and after the end point it increases. Let us look at the options again. Q remains constant and then increases. So we are going to match Q with option 4, that is does not change much and then increases. So your Q will match with 4. Okay, let us look at R. If we look at R, we had plotted the conductance initially decreases and then becomes constant. If we look at option R, it initially decreases and then becomes constant, that is R will match with your option 2. Okay, so I'm matching R with option 2. And now if you look at the answers, we are in a safe position to choose A as our answer for the question. That is P3, Q4, R2 and S will be 1. Thank you.